We're trying to pick up the communications from the tank. Nice job, buddy. Turn your turret on, will you? Right back here. Mimic your turret. That's it. You got him.
Hey Tankers, Bonsai Duck here. Welcome to another week of Tanker Chat. It's been a while since we've had a Tanker Chat. Had other things going on, and so not much news. So I couldn't really put the content together to give you a good one. So not that I have a lot of news this week, but you know, some channel updates and some updates on some other stuff, and then we'll let you get back to tanking. So first off, let's start with the channel updates. Hey, YouTube's been doing really well. In fact, we got a little notice from YouTube, and it's a birthday. That's right. Apparently, my channel's at least this year has put up enough minutes to be for 2 years. Although I did start this channel in October of 2017. So. But, you know, I appreciate all the subscribers. I appreciate all the views. I appreciate all the comments and the shares. So, you know, that's a shout out to you guys for helping me with this channel. I greatly appreciate it. And let's keep on rolling. So just a little update there. But like I said, doing really good. Getting a lot more views lately, I've noticed on the videos. So I must be doing something right, or I'm putting up the videos you guys like to see, or I just have very dedicated fans, and I appreciate that. So keep those videos coming. Twitch, we won't be streaming this week. We've pretty much set on a schedule of Tuesdays and Thursdays evenings, and generally now that it's just the wife and I at the house, you know, I'm getting started a lot earlier. So even though I have posted it at 1800 or 6 p.m., you know, you can look for me anywhere from 1700, 5 p.m. till and after, you know, that's central time. So, but I won't be streaming this week. I'll be out of town. Got to travel for work, and so I'll be playing hopefully from the hotel. Got a new laptop, so we'll see if I can get some games in, you know, and then but I won't be able to stream. So no streams this week. We'll start up again next week when I get back. Hopefully we'll have some streams over Labor Day weekend. Big long weekend, and that'll be fun. So but that's it for the Twitch update. Again, I appreciate the people coming by watching. Getting a lot of good feedback. You know, Bitwise, 19 Mayhem, Night Dog, Mad Dog, Todd Templar, Aging Drifter. You guys doing a great job. Thank you. I appreciate all the help and sticking with me through the rough nights. Let's see. Otherwise, everything else is doing just fine. Like I said, I'll be traveling next week, so I'll be getting all the videos up for this week, and then you know, keep the comments rolling. So let's check out the news real quick. We got some updates on we got some notifications of some tanks and super tests, so that'll be interesting. And then of course we'll go through what's coming up in September. So let's get to that. All right. Well, of course, you got this week's What's Next. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. You got a code in there. I'm not sure what it gets you. I'll have to check my missions. She didn't say this week. But there is a code in there. I believe it's Party Time 082. You know, it's right there. You can get it. We got a September sneak peek for Labor Day. Let's see what we got going. So June, well, we're still doing Battle Pass. We still got the 10th anniversary ongoing. I don't know how many of you got the 5 keys. I didn't get 5 keys this time. I only got 3. There was like 2 weeks there that I just totally missed. I think one of them I was actually out of town for work, and then the other one just like came and went, and I didn't even catch it. So you know, we have that. But then we have the list challenge. So we got the marathon for the Tier 8 Polish Premium. You know, that is a lot of XP if you're just doing the XP grind. I think it's like the 250,000 XP that you have to get. So that's a lot of games. And I mean, I average maybe 800 XP a game. So, you know, that's a lot. I'm going to end up buying the tank. I'll play this weekend to see if I can get, you know, how far I can get the price down on it. But I'll just end up buying it. Like I said, because you know, traveling next week, I won't be able to really do that much on it, and yeah, if I can't play at the hotel, it's not gonna be worth it. So, like I said, I'll just end up buying it. That'll help me get some content for you guys. So, but there's a lot of missions on that. Some of the tier 10 missions look to be fairly doable even for me, but we'll go through that in a little bit. We got September 1st through the 15th, tank medals. Earn epic medals and net items like consumables, personal reserves, and bonus XP. Each earned medal and reward yields a certain number of tokens. Players who earn the most tokens get extra special rewards. Okay. We got tank rewards coming up. You know, I actually got to the, what was it, the third level of tank rewards this time? And I basically just did that by logging in and playing a game every day. I don't play enough games to trip the play 20 missions here, play 10 missions here stuff. But, you know, got some good reserves and some consumables and stuff like that. So that'll be starting up on the 4th, running through the 28th. Not sure what the missions are. The tanks will be a T14, the STRV premium, and then a Japanese premium that I can't remember off the top of my head. So we got September 15th through the 30th, Tanks, Nations, and Aces. Earn rewards by completing missions in specified vehicles as particular nations or tiers. Bonus XP, camouflage, consumables, personal reserves, and more are up for grabs. Jimmy Leach, an American decorated tank company commander of World War II and Vietnam, is our ace. Wow. Okay. September month-long events from September 1st to October 1st. We have Tank University, so don't forget to, I think they're still requiring us to put the codes in and click on the codes for the Tank University, so don't forget that. And then we have tournament missions, or again, I believe you have to hit the codes. Let's see, September on-track missions. So from the 20th of August to the 20th of September is the Object 140. Really good tank. If you're doing that grind, here's to you, because I enjoy the 140. It was the first tier 10 medium I ever got, and it's been a staple in my stable. September 5th through October 5th, we have the PZ Conf 7. I believe I'm working on that one. I'm only at the tier 9, I believe, but so that'll be good. I can maybe start grinding that one some more. And then from the 20th to October 20th, the T10, the T110 E4. That one always ties my tongue. But E4. I mean, it's not as good as the E3 in durability and armor, but it's got a turret. So and I think the guns. I know the gun's a little bit less than the E3, so it's like the little brother to the E3, but it's got a turret. I've been seeing a lot of them on the battlefield, and I saw a lot of them in ranked battles. But hey, those are the on tracks. Premium shop offers. Well, they're going to be doing the Pack 40 from September 1st to the 14th, and then some bundles. And then from the 14th to the 28th, we got the TS5. And the 14th to the 28th, you got the Rudy on the Polish side. And then on the 18th through the 28th, you got the E75 TS. So some fairly decent, premiums. From the 24th to the 14th ongoing is the Tankman Day Style bundles, and September 1st through October 1st, Watt Premium account bundles. Buy 30 days of Watt Premium and get the rare German 43 M Tody 3. Okay, I don't generally play that tank. Let's see. So for the weekend missions, from the 4th through the 7th, we have Labor Day weekend bonus. From the 11th through the 14th, 2 times crew XP. The 18th through 21st, 50% crew or XP weekend missions, and then the 25th through the 28th, 2 times crew XP weekend missions. So that's a quick look at September. Let's see, what else do we have here? Was the last chance to get? You still got the last chance to get the Barask if you don't have the Barask. You know it's a good little French medium, really good view range, bushwhacking sniper, the 2-shot clip. You know, you got to be careful with that. So, if that's your style of play, I enjoy it. It's frustrating. It takes I really have to remind myself I'm playing, because inevitably I fire that second shot and I'm ready to go for the third, and it's not there. Oh, well. 2 times Crew XP weekend. So be one of the top 10 earners be one of the top 10 earners on your team in a battle. And you can get 2 times Crew XP. There's the other mission, a small task, deal 1,000 HP damage in a battle. Now, it's not one battle. Anyway, but that gives you a token and some blue sky. You can do that once a day. Ice Front, destroy 15 tanks in any number of battles. Okay, again, you get token and Cat's Eye. And then Grin and Bear It. Earn 6 of those detonation tokens, and you can get decals of the Grin and Bear. Okay, I don't know what's with the decals. I mean, unless you can go back and sell them, they're really not useful to me. But hey. The list challenge. Okay, so the tier 8 Polish premium medium. It finally shows up. It finally arrives. Okay. The Fox, right? And it started on Friday. Ends on Monday the 7th. And there's the video is actually a pretty good video. I liked it. It was a little corny, but it was one of their better ones. So the CS52 lists. All right. Tier 8 Polish premium tank. The nice thing is they put the radio operator back under the commander, so you can use this to train your tier 9, tier 10. Not the tier 8 though, because that for some reason the radio operator moved to the loader. Okay, but it's a premium and fairly good. 320 alpha, 1300. Hit points, 50 kilometers forward, 20 back. Guido 1212 did a review on it. I strongly suggest you go and watch that. It's the marathon, it's the grind. So there's a lot of base XP that you have to get. And, if you can do the mastery missions, good on you. I think a lot of people will get into one of the upper tier, upper missions and just go, I'm tired of being beaten in the head. And, just buy it. I know I will, because I'll be, like I said, going out of town. So I'm just going to play a couple games, try to get through maybe 1, 2, and maybe into 3, maybe complete 3, and, at least get some percentage off of the price of, what was it, like $75 for the package. Pretty good missions, or rewards, I'm sorry. 3 days of premium, over 1 million credits, lots of personal reserves, stuff like that. Just a lot of good stuff. The one thing that I really didn't care about, it's new, and I think it kind of sucks. So, alternatively, if you're short on time, you can gain access to additional post-progression missions by purchasing the tank bundle in the premium shop. Here's how to maximize your rewards. Okay, so if you purchase the bundle, you get all these rewards anyway, just like you normally would. But you can get more, right? Okay. So special daily missions are unlocked on August 28th, the first day of the challenge. In total, you can complete 14 daily missions and 4 additional 2-day missions. More of them are listed below. Every day, 1 new mission will become available to you. Each mission rewards you with 1 day of premium account and more. So be sure to check all the rewards. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering this. The sooner you complete the 10 mission stage, the more rewards you can earn. Okay, so it says it right there. If you want to do these missions, because they started on the 28th too, because here's the list of the missions. So the very first mission starts on 28th and 29th. I'm assuming that's just a 24-hour mission. You have to play it in the CS52, which means you would have had to buy it, which means you would have had to pay, either grind it really hard for a couple hours to get your 10, 20, 30, 40% discount on it, and then buy it, or just go straight out and buy it. I don't appreciate that. I don't. Why didn't you come up with these missions and start them maybe halfway through the grind, where people could make it an informed decision? I think, or at least give the player base a chance to get, some of the discount without having to, marathon grind it the first 5 hours of the game that it comes along. I mean, it shows up at 9 a.m. on a Friday. I don't know about you guys, but I work. Okay. I know there's those that don't, that don't have to, or either don't or whatever. But I work on Fridays, and I come home and I spend time with the wife, and Fridays are generally not the day I choose to play the tanks. So I missed out on the first day. It's a personal preference. I understand that, but to me, it irks me. It just rubs me wrong, and I don't appreciate that. So I'm not going to get the 14 days of premium, right? So just rubs me wrong. So they've started that. You can get a lot of good things, 14 days of premium, a lot of personal reserves, some universal books, and some training books and stuff like that. So do with it what you will. Like I said, that kind of irks me. I would rather they started that more towards the middle, and then just gone that route, and then allowed you to. It would have been better to allow people to say, okay, I want these extra missions, but now I have to either pay $74 to $75, I think the package is, or grind out the first 4 missions so I can get 40% or whatever. I'm sure there are those that'll do it, but that sucks. So, let's see what else we got. So let's get on to the status report. We've got some tanks in Super Test. We've got an Italian Tier 10, the 45T, which is going to host a 120 millimeter gun with a 4-shell magazine. All right. It's going to take 16 seconds to the first shell reloads in 16 seconds, while the last shell reloads in 10 seconds. The autoloader has a 4-second inner clip. All right. But at 120 millimeter with a 400 alpha, 4 shells of 400 alpha, what's that? 1600, alpha right out, HP right off the get-go if you get some good shots. Penetration is AP is 248. The APCR is 320. All right. Speed-wise, 55. Okay, with a 23 backward. Okay. Let's see. Elevation, -9 with a 15 up. So that's not bad. Ammo capacity, 60. Dispersion at 0.38. 1900 hit points. Not a huge amount of armor in the hull, but good turret armor. Fairly good turret armor. It looks almost chieftain-esque, for lack of a better word. I think you're going to see these things playing a lot more like kind of like the Ods 14, 15s and 16s and stuff like that. They're not going to be in the front line, obviously. They have the speed to get around fairly decently. The reload is going to be a little painful, but it is the Italian reload, so there's always, if fire one, there's another one reloading. I just think, my opinion is that they're going to be played a little bit more of a bushwhacking type of gun, so type of tank. So I look forward to it, and obviously this is Super Test, so that is, everything is subject to change there. Really can't pay too much attention to it right now, but just to let you know what they're working on. When we'll see it, who knows? We got a British Tier 8 Tier 8 TD, the GSOR 1008. Sprightly little thing. It's got a speed of 60 kilometers forward, 17 back. Let's see, 320 alpha. Let's see, 226 on the armor. Penetration to 321 if you fire in the gold. -11 in the depression, so that's good. Aiming time 1.8, dispersion 0.3. It is a clip. All right, so it's a 4-shot clip with a 1.5 second inner clip reload. 320 alpha. I'm not sure what type of gun that is, and I don't see where it says. The British go in the pound gun, so you don't really. Not really sure what the gun is, but with that -11 degrees depression, you're going to see a lot of this, right? And it looks like a smaller tank, so going to probably have some fairly good camo, or TD. This is a TD, right? As far as that looks interesting. That looks interesting. I like the TDs. I like the turreted TDs a lot. So I'll be looking forward to that one. That looks interesting. I might actually look into that one because I don't really. I like the charioteer. I'm not big on the turtle or the the turtle or the tortoises or the AT-15 stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, we've got another Soviet Tier 8 medium coming down the pike, folks. Yes, just when you thought you'd had enough, here comes another one. The 274A, Object 274A. Looks like the bastard child of an IS-3 and a 257. Let's see. What do we got? A 320 Alpha. All right. 227 penetration, 289 penetration. 9-second reload, 0.38. Ooh, gun dispersion. Aiming time 2.7 seconds. Whew, okay. -6. So even though it looks like it's a more forwarded turret, still doesn't get a lot of good gun depression. 58 with a 15. So okay. Not too bad on the speed. View range 390, so on and so forth. Turret armor looks good. Hull armor, okay. So basically what they're saying about this is it's not going to be a bush sniper. It can't be a long distance red line sniper. It's not really a good sniper. It's a get in your face type of tank. So maybe like the 140, the 62A, or the 430s, right? Obviously not the armor of the 430, but it's a tier 8. But do we need another Russian medium premium tank? I don't know. Well, we don't know if it's going to be a premium, but And then there's an update on the Super Test T77, the third iteration. Looks like they made some nerfs to it. Apparently, it was a little OP. So, a couple, looks like maybe a couple buffs, but who knows. Anyway, that's it for the status report. There's really not a whole lot of news out there, but just to let you know that there are some tanks coming into Super Test. So I see that, Wargaming is keeping the tanks coming. Hopefully they do a little bit better than they did in the Polish mediums, but I'll hit that in the random thoughts. So speaking of that, let's get to random thoughts. All right, so random thoughts. It's the 10th anniversary birthday for Wargaming World of Tanks, in my opinion, was a little bit of a letdown. I do appreciate the Polish mediums being introduced, although I think the tier 8 Polish medium is absolutely something you got to grind through. Whether you keep it after that is totally up to you. I ended up selling mine, just getting it out of the stable because it was just so it just so underperforming. Just they need to change something on that tank. The tier 9 I really enjoy. I am enjoying it, having a lot of fun in the tier 9. The tier 10 is starting to make me feel like it's a tier 8 again. The new engine, okay, great. So I can get from point A to point B at 70 kilometers. The gun leaves me wanting. The armor leaves me wanting. It's not there. So I'm not too impressed with the CS63, but the shining light right now is the CS59. I understand that a lot of people are having some good games in the buggy. Got some reviews or some videos of that coming up. The tier 7, the CS44, I believe, is supposed to be fairly decent. So, but the 8, no. So hopefully the CS52 takes that one, and then I'm not, the 10. I have so many better tanks at tier 10 to play. It just doesn't make sense, to be honest with you, to really to play it that much. Those are okay, but really the 10th anniversary, giving us the lower tier tanks to grind up to the tier 6 special tank. First off, I felt bad because I felt like I was seal clubbing when on the good games I had. Second, I don't play a lot of lower tier tanks, so I sucked in a lot of games, and the tanks were terrible. I'm sorry, the tanks were just terrible. So I felt kind of, I don't know, just kind of blah. So not too impressed. And as far as the the missions to get the keys and all that, having him go. I mean, what were they? They were running a week. Really? I don't know. Just felt like there wasn't a lot put into it. Just not a lot of effort put into it. I was like, hey, this is our 10th anniversary, yay! And we're just gonna be so about it. That I'm sorry, Wargaming. I feel like you've done bigger things at different times. I mean, I know there's a lot going on in Belarus, and I fully understand that, and I hope everything's going okay over there. But this was just, to me, a tragic letdown. So anyway, that's pretty much it. It's we're in the middle of the COVID hermits. The COVID has changed the way the game is played. A lot of new players have changed the way the game is played. Some very I had a viewer the other night, Bitwise, was watching me stream, and he told me, he says, dude, you need to be more passive. Because I was playing my aggressive style, and I was getting my ass handed to me. So yeah, more passive. Another 19 Mayhem said, hey, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. And when I started playing more passive and more slowly and not being so aggressive and getting my gun in the game quicker, the game's going to start getting better. So the meta is obviously changing. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Like I said, there won't be any Twitch streaming this coming week, so y'all go watch somebody else. But be sure to come back to me. Twitch is having a September thing going on where you're getting subscriptions are at a discount. So hey, if you got an extra subscription, throw it my way. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll be getting started on the videos right now for this week, and that's about all I've got. So if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate it. This is Bonsai Duck out.